Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Maria Williams, and I'm happy that you are here to learn about LifeVantage, learn about our products, our science, this company, everything we have our hands on. I have been involved with this company now almost 10 years, and I fell in love with these products and this science. Back 10 years ago, if you remember, 2000 and, well, God, 10 years, right, 2020, 2010. The economy was not that hot right back then, right? And that's when I grew up in Massachusetts, lived there, and with my husband and my two sons. And what happened was my husband's job got eliminated, and he found something here from, on the West Coast. So we moved from the East Coast to the West Coast to Arizona. And I told him, fine, I'll move, but I'm not working, because I worked 50, 60, 70 hours a week, never saw my two boys growing up, and moving to a whole other area across the country where I didn't know people. I wanted to be a present mom. I wanted to be around for them. And so, yep, he said, that's fine, we'll make it work, but going from two incomes to one is always difficult. And I was home for about a year, and I knew at that point I needed to do something. I needed to bring some extra income home. I was just looking for some part-time extra income. I wasn't going to go back to corporate America, wasn't going to work all those hours. What I wanted was flexibility. I was just praying and looking for flexibility. And my neighbor came over and said, hey, I want you to show you this ABC investigative report. And when I saw that, it just blew my mind, because I knew all about, shouldn't say know all about, I knew a lot about antioxidants, and I was on a healthy journey, healthy quest. Because in 2007, my blood work was a little off. Doctors thought I might have a blood cancer. So I was trying to be proactive. Okay, what can I do to stay healthy? And so I was taking lots of antioxidants, and all of a sudden she showed me this, and this was your body making its own antioxidants. This got me really, really excited. I wanted to get this in my body. I wanted to get it into my family's body. And then realizing that there was a business side to this, that I could share this with people, share something I love with people. And that's what I started doing. And so thank the person that invited you here today. It's because they care about you. They want you to hear about this and to learn about this and what you do with it. It's just like giving you a gift. The gift is yours. You can do whatever you feel is appropriate with it, right? You can open it up, you can take it, you can be part of this or not, but we hope that you get value tonight in what I'm going to share and explain to you. So I want you to think, what are you here to learn today, right? What do you want to learn about activation? What do you want to learn about health? What do you want to learn about, improving your immune system? What do you want to learn about making some extra income, making some supplemental income? People are here for lots of different reasons. So hopefully those are some of the reasons you're here. Maybe you have no idea and your friend said, just get on here and listen to this, right? Who knows? But hopefully you'll get some value out of this in the end. So I'm going to share my screen here. There it is. Nope, there it is. Oh, hold on a second. Why is it thinking? Hold on, it's spinning, spinning, spinning here. Sometimes the internet with lots of people on it doesn't want to work. What's going on? Let me stop it a second. Oh, Zoom's not responding. Hold on, everyone. We'll get this to work. Well, all right. Okay. Let me go here. Wow, we're having some difficulties here today. And I was so excited to use this new PowerPoint. All right, let me stop sharing. Let me go back again. Computer sound. Here we go, share. All right, I think we got it going now. So of course we have to tell you about the disclaimers here, right? This anything that I talk about, it's it's unique to everyone and different. Everyone's results, and this is very unique. So we have to give you that disclaimer there. But we're going to talk about 4 components here. First component is going to be, we're going to talk about the product and the science. We're going to talk about the compensation. we're going to talk about the timing, and we're going to talk about the system that we have. So we're going to start with the product and the science, and this is my favorite part of all of this, and this is what got me interested in this to begin with. And I always tell people that, you know, you got to fall in love with this product and this science. I mean, because once you love it and, you know, you see the benefits and you want to share it with people. So LifeVantage began with this single question that they were asking. Is declining health something that we simply have to accept as we get older, right? Does our health have to decline as we get older? But what they found was that the first discovery was that our genes have this incredible ability to keep our bodies healthy. And then the second discovery was that there was a way to activate this ability. So you're going to hear me say a lot today about activation, activating our body. So that's the big difference of a supplementation, right? We are activating our body's own ability to, you know, take care of itself, to help it as we age. So our company was formed in 2003 with the idea that we wanted to share this research with the world. So this is when we started in 2003 with this ABC investigative report, which I mentioned, which my neighbor Carrie Williams came over and showed it to me. And it just blew my mind. I was just when I saw this and the difference of what it can do inside our bodies. And this was a scientific breakthrough, because ABC doesn't come in to advertise your company. They come in to debunk. So they found out that the scientists had this scientific breakthrough and they came in to debunk it, and they couldn't, which is pretty incredible. So you'll see in a second, I'm going to start the video here. Text me someone if you can hear it. Hopefully it all works.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment. For me, it begins with a blood test.
It wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company.
They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing. The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress, and we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So, doctor, how often do I take these?
And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment. It's called Protandim, and tests have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us. Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old. So, just what's in this seemingly incredible pill? Well, actually, its roots are very humble. Protandim is a combination of 5 plant ingredients. Some you may know: green tea or turmeric, a spice used in Indian cooking. Others, Withania somnifera and Silybum marianum, are more exotic. High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma, all of these, strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes.
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically. Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after. Have we turned back the clock? Maybe not on the outside, but deep inside within my cells. Yes, indeed.
We do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. And I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
The company that makes Protandim.
That's it. I didn't want to wait till I was 80 years old either to start taking this, because as we've said, you know, as we're declining, these things are occurring, right? So what happened when that ABC aired is universities around the world started calling the company, and they wanted to do research because they were studying stuff that had oxidative stress as part of it. And this product, the main thing it can do is reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. And so they had never heard of anything that could reduce oxidative stress that much. So they wanted to start doing studies and research on that. So Harvard, Colorado State, Ohio State, American Heart Association reached out and wanted to do, through Virginia Commonwealth, a study using our product, Protandim. So it was on retail shelves, but then it switched to direct sales, because this is what happened. They got a flurry of orders that came in, and they couldn't fulfill those orders after that ABC aired. It was a really small company doing 3 to 4 million a year, and they got over $5 million of orders, and they couldn't fulfill that. So they lost all that momentum. And then that's when they decided that, you know, nobody was hearing about it anymore. So they decided to go to direct sales in 2009. And that's just people telling people. That's all direct sales is people enjoying something, sharing it, and, you know, being able to take this around the world and build this business with it. So that's when we started using activation, you're right, to address these theories of health decline. As we age, our health can decline. So we're going to talk about 3 theories of aging. The first theory of aging is this oxidative stress. So when we talk about the first one, I want you to think of oxidative stress. I'm going to use a car analogy, because to me it's simpler. So you have a car, because I'm not, you know, medical person, or medical people that aren't here, they may connect with this more. So you got rust on a car, rust all over, in the engine, the car, everywhere, right? That car is not going to move. That's oxidation, that rust. Oxidative stress is the same thing that happens inside our bodies. Think of bananas that you put on the counter, or an apple that you cut in half and it turns brown. That's oxidation. So it's all around us, right? So that was the issue, that our bodies are bombarded with this oxidative stress. If you leave here today, I want you to go, if you got to do any research, go research oxidative stress, because that's what I did. When I realized what it was, everything that it was linked to, and that this was the only product in the world that could reduce it, I wanted it in my body. It was that simple. I didn't need any more detail of science, even though the science was there. That's all I needed to see, is that, whoa, this is the only thing. And still today, 2020, since 2003 when this was developed, we're the only product in the world that has that claim that can reduce oxidative stress, that we've looked. Maybe there's one hidden somewhere, nobody's told us, but there's nothing else that we found, and nobody has been able to duplicate what we do, because we have patents, so nobody can copy what our product is, right? You can't go to Walmart and go find Wall Tandem there. No, it's just not going to happen. So the issue is, as we, our body is bombarded, and as we age, we have this onslaught of all this free radical impact on our cells, right? And then, so the solution is producing your own body's antioxidant enzymes to kind of combat that. The problem was that, as we age, that those antioxidant enzymes, they start to decline over time. So that was the hurdle that we had to get over. And so what causes oxidative stress? It's our environment, right? And some of the bad stuff that we put inside of our bodies, unfortunately, alcohol, dieting, and smoking, medications, pollutants, toxins, pesticides, herbicides, all of that stuff is what causes oxidative stress. So what we developed was an activator, a way to activate the body, right, to make more antioxidant enzymes. So the NRF2 pathway is what we switched on. So we flipped that switch. So NRF2 is a protein, it's a messenger. It goes into your cell, finds a problem, it's in your cell, it goes into your body, finds a problem, goes back to the cell and talks to the cell and tells the cell to make more of these antioxidant enzymes to protect the body from whatever's going on. Milk thistle, bacopa, ashwagandha, green tea, and turmeric are what's in it. What it can do, like I've said, lower oxidative stress is the big major thing. How? Because it increases these enzymes, superoxide dismutase, catalase, glutathione, and it supports your body's natural ability to repair itself. You know, these enzymes can neutralize more than 1 million free radicals per second, every second of the day. That is really powerful. The problem is, so we took a different approach. How are we going to approach this? Because antioxidants alone, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not enough. One molecule of an antioxidant will destroy one free radical and then the body eliminates it. We needed something more potent, and that was these enzymes. Like I've said, some of these enzymes can activate, get rid of 1 million free radicals per second, every second of the day. So, for example, I mean, you still have got to eat healthy, okay? This is not replacing a healthy lifestyle. This is complementing that healthy lifestyle. You still want to eat your fruits and vegetables, but you're not going to be able to, for example, look at oranges. You have to eat 375 oranges to match the potency of your own enzymes and what it does. So antioxidants are good. You just cannot eat enough antioxidants to have a big impact like your own enzymes in your body can have. So these universities started, you know, contacting the company, and today we have over 25 peer-reviewed journals that are published. And you can go to pubmed.gov and look up those journals. Go to pubmed.gov and see, and type in oxidative stress. See how many hundreds of thousands, over 100,000 studies, how many thousands of studies are there on oxidative stress related to lots of different things. So these are some of the papers that have been published, and these are some of the universities from, like I've said, Ohio State University, Northwestern University, Washington State University, Colorado State University, that have all done independent research on their own on these products. Like we did a couple of studies because we had to prove what the product could do, but after that, this was the universities on their own doing this research. This is my favorite study from Washington State University, nothing to do with our product, but just based on NRF2 activation. They're saying it's likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. NRF2 may become the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of medicine for health. Now, if that, right now, right here, if that doesn't blow your mind and you're saying, I need to get this in my body right now, then I don't think anything else will, because when universities, independent universities are telling you that this is probably, you know, the biggest breakthrough in the history of medicine, and we've got to get it in our bodies, and we've got the most potent one. So pretty exciting things. That's why we get really excited about this, because we know what we have our hands on. We know how it can help you and bless you. So the second theory, let's go back to the car, right? The second theory of aging, what happens as we age. So we've gotten rid of the rust, right, on the car. Now that engine, right? We need that engine to rev. We need that engine to turn on. We need that engine to run, because the engine is what gets the car running. Well, the same thing, the mitochondria, you can look at it. It's the engine in the cell. It's what gives you the power for your body to run, right? And so the problem is that mitochondria gets damaged over time, and oxidative stress actually is something that can damage your mitochondria. Once again, the hurdle was that the production of the mitochondria, it declines as we age. So what's the solution we came up with? NRF1 activation, to activate the NRF1 pathway with acetylene keratin in it, quercetin, grapeseed. So you don't have to be a doctor to say these things. That's why I try to skip over all the long words here. Alpha lipoic acid and coenzyme Q10. It was funny because when I was taking the NRF2, I had a naturopath doctor that had me on these 5 supplements, these 5 herbs, it can be taking these 5 herbs. And then when the NRF1 came out, I looked at them like, holy moly, I was already taking them separately. But we're going to show you what happens when you put them all together, because that's the thing with the NRF2. There's a synergy that happens when you put it all together. And so the NRF2 increases, instead of taking them individually, 1,800% fold, 1,800% increase in the activity of the NRF2 activation. And the same thing with the NRF1 pathway, and putting these together in the right synergy is what turns on that pathway. So what does it do? It makes more mitochondria and it repairs your mitochondria, right? So as you're aging, that's getting worse, and here we are, we're slowing that process. Helps with the ATP, which is the energy inside, you know, the cells and the DNA and the genes and all of that. Improves your sleep quality. It can support your cognitive and brain health, supports your healthy circulatory and cardiovascular system. So I did a little research, and you know, each cell has mitochondria in it. Some have 1, some have hundreds. Your brain cells have hundreds of mitochondria. So that goes totally in hand with this, where it supports the cognitive and health, you know, your brain health function. Then we looked at the 3rd theory of aging. So we've got the car again, right? We've gotten rid of the rust. We've got the engine running. Now we got to get that computer in the car running, right? Because it's controlling nowadays everything else in the car, right? Windows go up and down, the seats, the GPS, the radio, all the technology. Don't go over that line, all of that. That is now the 3rd theory of aging. It's what happens in our body. As the body runs, it creates waste. And that can back up, right? And as we age, once again, the problem is as we age, your body makes less of these proteins called sirtuins. The job of these sirtuins are they're a molecule. Their job is to remove the waste, right? They're like garbage trucks inside the cells. It's removing the waste out of your body. The problem is it slows down as you age, right? So what we looked at is NAD. NAD pathway is what turns on, it's responsible for turning on the sirtuin activity. And we've looked at what's on the market, and our sirtuin activity is, it doubles in 24 hours. And what we've seen, which is on the market, is around 2%. So in 24 hours, the sirtuin activity is doubled inside of your body. So it has theocrine in it, wasabi, olive leaf extract. And once again, it's the synergy of that activates this pathway. So you see the difference that we're talking about. You could take all these ingredients separately, but you're not going to get the same synergistic effect of the way they're blended in together and the way they work. And that's why together they're activating your body, activating these different pathways. And what this can help with, supports, you know, healthy longevity, your mental focus and concentration, boost your mental and physical energy, helps support healthy inflammatory response, right? Your vascular system. It can help maintain cholesterol levels that are already in the healthy range. So we've put those 3 together. Of course, you can buy them separately, but together, the Tri-Synergizer. And look at this study, look at this information. So we took them separately and we knew what they could do separately. Then we put it together. Are you ready? Because this was, I was so excited when I first saw this. Look at the difference. So remember I was talking about the NRF2 synergizer, right? It could reduce oxidative stress by 40%. With all 3 of them together, the Tri-Synergizer, 73%. And that inflammatory response, we measured a specific gene, and alone the NRF2, 50%. All 3 together, 838% increase in that inflammatory response, that particular gene that it turns on, right? Or so that happens in the NRF1 and that happens in the NAD. So the effectiveness of it, of all 3 of them together, they themselves work in synergy together, and the benefits are exponential, as you can see here. So we began these pillars of putting different products together. because of the activation, right? So Nerf 1, Nerf 2, the Tri-Synergizer, they're all non-GMO, no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners in them. Then we also developed a vitality stack that has the Nerf 1, Nerf 2. We know probiotics are super important, and omegas, and our probiotic called ProBio, as you can see there, you can buy it individually also, but in that vitality stack, it's all in there. And it's so simple because you rip it open and you take it all. So you've got total body wellness. The Nerf 1, the Nerf 2, the probiotic. The difference with our probiotic is BioTrack that's on it that helps the probiotic pass the stomach acids, which most probiotics get killed in your stomach acids and actually get into your gut. Our omega has has omega fish oil 3 in it, which is super important and you don't get enough of, and vitamin D in it. And we developed Axio, which is energy, right? You think I had Axio today? I did. That's why my brain and my mouth was trying to come out is going faster sometimes. My brain's going faster than I can get it out. But yes, Axio helps with mental clarity, focus, concentration, good mood, being in a good mood, and it gives you energy also. We developed weight management system that has a prebiotic in it because weight issues can be part of not having a healthy gut, right? And so a prebiotic is like the fertilizer into the garden to get the probiotics to start flourishing and growing in there. And it has a great fat burner in there, natural fat burner. We took that NRF2 science and we put it into skincare. Fine lines and wrinkles. I've been using the anti-aging cream now for almost 10 years. My goodness, I'm so blessed to have that, something healthy on my skin. If you go to the Think Dirty app and you put in True Science, you can look at our skincare and our hair care, and very little, it's rated 0, 1, and 2, the different products, and on that app it goes from 0 to 12, 12 being something really, really bad like cancerous, you don't want it in your body, and 0 being, no toxins in it. So ours are rated 0, 1, and 2, very low on the scale. I'm telling you, you can take household items that you have, look at your shampoo, go look at your skincare and look it up on that app and see where it rates. I was shocked. What I was taking was healthy extracts, plant extracts, and it was not a 0, 1, and 2, it was an 8. And I'm like, oh, I need to stop this. And then we have Pet Tandem, which is Nerf 2 activation for dogs. And everything we talked about that it was doing in humans, it's helping also in dogs. So those are our products, that our lineup of products. We don't have hundreds and hundreds of products. We're very strategic when we bring something out, is what else does the body need, right? What else do we need as humans to be healthy, or our pets? What is it that we need? So that's, the company's very strategic as they're opening up and developing new products and looking at what's out there. Now, if you're looking at this and you're thinking like, hey, yeah, I'd love to share this with people, I'd love to get on these products. So we have different packs you can buy to become what we call them a distributor. All we're doing is just sharing this with people. That's it. So becoming a distributor, you get these packs, you get a website, you get a team here. We're going to talk a little bit about the system, and you get, these webinars that we do. So you don't have to know anything. All you need to do is invite people to look at the information. Let us do the explaining of what it does. And you can also, as you start learning and learn the story, you can start doing your own webinars, and like we're doing here for you. So there are 3 different packs, $350, $650, and $1250. And by getting these packs, you're getting these deep discounts. And this is a one-time purchase. You're not buying this every month. This is to start your business. So it's $50 to become a distributor and get your website and all of that, and a starter kit. And then you pick a pack, which you want, in whichever product you want. Or you can pick an individual product if you want. And right now we're running a special promotion where the distributor pack, and kind of the company looked at what was going on, and we wanted this to be available to everyone, right? We wanted to make this accessible to everyone, especially what's going now on with the economy. I was just looking at millions and millions of people that are unemployed and trying to collect employment. Just, it's crazy what's going on. So the company really looked at this and wanted to make it a way that someone could get in and make it as affordable as possible. So, so to become a distributor right now till the end of April, there is the $50 is off for the distributor part that gives you the website and gives you the starter kit and all the information, you know, that's linked to the product and tons of information on the website. But then you can choose, you know, which pack fits you, that you want to get this product, right? If you're going to talk about the product, people are going to always ask you, well, you know, are you on it? What have you seen? Like, what do you like about it, right? So we always talk about you got to be a product of the product, right? And I do this, and whoever invited you on here has become a distributor is because they love this product. You know, it's because of the passion of what we have our hands on, and we want to bless the world. We want to help the world get healthier and stay healthier. Then you get a website. Everything's done on this website. I do everything from my phone, right? You know, so I can be anywhere. I can go anywhere. I can live anywhere. As long as I've got some internet and I've got my phone, I can enroll people, send them my website to enroll. And you can create a shopping cart. How easy is this? Talk to someone, whatever they want, you can create a shopping cart and send it to them. And all they've got to put is put their name and their address in and their credit card information, and it drop ships directly to them. You don't have to deliver product. You know, we're all now that we can't leave our homes, right? Only essential workers are out there. So this is something that you can do from home, right? You have the website, you can share this information. We've got people from Australia on here, from all over the world here on here. So it's exciting to see everyone. And then, so that's the product and the science. Part two, compensation, right? People want to know how to make money. So there's bonuses that we get paid weekly called Smart Start bonuses and launch bonus. And then there's monthly bonuses called unilevel commission, generational match, and there's an elite pool. So how do you make money in this, right? Can you make money in this? Well, yes, you've got to work this business, right? So to get paid as a distributor, let me click on all of these. So, well, let me stop here. So to get paid as a distributor, you have to have some personal volume, right? So every company, every business has an overhead. Our overhead is get on the product, right? If you got involved because of the product, then it's a no-brainer that you're taking the product. All you need is a 40 personal volume product, one product that has 40 personal volume and some customers to get paid. So if you're under 100 points, let's call them points to make it easier for you. If you're under 100 points, you won't get paid. So how do you, if you're between 100 and 199, you get 30% commission. If you're above that, 200, then you get 40% commission. I don't like to leave money on the table, so we always teach to get to 200 as fast as possible. So depending, if you've got a big family, they're all, you know, on these products, you'll be over 200 very simply. If not, get some customers on board. Start talking to people. As you get customers, once you hit the 200 and above, you're going to get 40% commission when somebody orders, right? What does that look like? This is what it looks like. So let's say you go out and you talk to some, you know, you go talk to friends, family, people you know, and you share this with them. If you get 3 people to come in on either the silver pack or they spend $250, you know, times 3 different people, that's $300, $100 commission from each person. That's $300 that you can earn. If you talk to people and they get the gold pack, that's $600 you can earn from 3 people as you get 3 people involved, right? So you're paying $600, you get 3 people involved in it, you get, you know, you get a $600 commission back. The platinum pack is the best value. It's $12.50, but you're getting almost 30% of savings on there. Go talk to people, get them involved that they want to be involved in this. So each person that comes in on the platinum pack, you can get $400, 3 people. There's, you know, your return on, you know, your startup costs that you've gotten is by getting other people involved. And you can also just get customers, right? You, once you're at the 200 from that illustration, you get a customer in on Pro Tandem, 40 points, you're getting $60 on that's the Smart Start bonus. That's on the first order only. Get 2 people, get someone on the dual synergizer, $32 commission. Get people on the tri-synergizer, $40 commission on the first order. You know, and after that, it's an average of 5% that you're getting paid on commissions that come in. And like I showed you, there's monthly bonuses. There are other bonuses that kind of compound as you're building and you're growing your team. This is like the perfect meld, right? Not even just right now, but I've been working from home for almost 10 years now. So we can work from home, we can work from anywhere, social sharing, virtual office that you have with your minimal, your business assets are there. You don't require any inventory. I don't carry inventory for people. I order what I want for myself. I have a little bit extra in case someone calls me like, oh, I'm running out. Always like to take care of my customers if they happen to run out or something happens. And you've got a personal online store that you can order and share with people. So when I looked at this, I knew I was going to take the product for the business because my major was in business management. I wanted to know about the timing, right? Where was the timing in this, right? Did everyone know about this except me, right? I wanted to make sure that there was still opportunity. And here we are 10 years later, and we still have tons of opportunities, still just a drop in the bucket of where we are and where we're going, because it takes time. I heard a doctor talking about how a breakthrough can take up to 50 years for a breakthrough to get branded where everyone knows about it. I'm like, holy moly. When I started, I thought, everybody would know about this. And, slowly, gradually, people are finding out about it, but I bet this is probably the first time that you've heard about it from whoever asked you to be on here or shared it with you. You probably had never heard of what we have our hands on, the nerve to activation, all these different activators that we have. So why now? Well, we're in US, Canada. Most of the US and Canada are yet to discover LifeVantage, and we're in 18 different countries, 16 different countries, taking out US and Canada. So there's this huge opportunity in the markets out there that we have. But look at this, I love this statistic that wellness in the last 8 years grew by 60%. Well, think about it. The baby boomers, right? We're getting older and we're thinking of our wellness. We're thinking of our health, right? We want to age gracefully. We want to age healthier, right? And so that's why there's such a huge increase in wellness. People are looking for ways that they can be healthier. Just look at the sales of buying organics, how it's grown. I know when I moved here to Arizona, there was no organic any produce in the grocery store. Now there's sections upon sections, and just a regular grocery store has organics, which is you see where the trend is going. So we are where the trend is in wellness right now. And I remember I told you about oxidative stress on PubMed. I think it was discovered around right before 1960, probably 1958, that this oxidative stress started doing some research on it. And then around 1990, it just jumped up. There's over 200,000 studies published on oxidative stress. It's a real deal, and it's the bad guys. So like you saw in the video, ABC talking about it, oxidative stress is the bad guy, and we've got to reduce it and teach and people about this, what it is and what's the benefits of reducing it in your body. So flip the switch, feel more, do better. So our CEO, and he was named CEO of the board of directors for the Direct Selling Association in 2018. So there's been a lot happening with the company. I mean, we're not standing still. We are in the forefront of this industry and being well known and being part of the decisions that are being made in the direct selling market. And then in 2019, we expanded into Europe and we launched in Spain. And then in April of last year, we were honored as best places to work for the 3rd year in a row. We are a publicly traded company. You can see the tickers there on NASDAQ. LFVN is the acronym for it to find it. It's not the acronym. I can't think of the word right now. And then in May, we added more footprint, and we launched in Ireland of last year. And then, then we had Erin Brockovich that was added to our board. She had a movie out called Erin Brockovich, where, well known. And then we got the Stevie Award in 2019 for putting our products together, the Vitality Stack that we talked about. I mean, we've just been getting all these accolades. We opened up Belgium, came next. We're added to the Russell Index 3000, Russell 3000 Index in July of last year. We celebrated our 10th anniversary. And then we announced our biggest quarter, our biggest fourth fiscal quarter last year. And then we were able to, in Long Beach, we launched the NAD after that. And then we opened up New Zealand. And we've had, in 22, we started with record sales and free shipping that we had for our products, which is really cool. People love free shipping. We got to ring the bell at the closing on January 9th. That was so exciting. Oh my goodness, when I first saw that down on Wall Street spinning, and our bottle and our logo, and people saying, what's this company? Who is LifeVantage? So it's starting to get well known, and great things are continue to happen for us. Oh, there it is. I love that sign. Flip the switch, feel better, and do more. That's what we're doing. We're flipping the switch here. We're in all these different countries, and we keep expanding into all these different markets. It's just been, so we can be anywhere around the world. We also give back. We're a company that loves to give back. We go down to Mexico every year and build homes down there. It's such a beautiful experience to go and help families, and it's called Families Helping Families, right? And that's a big part of this is giving back. Being able to have this success, a big part of it for me is to be able to give back. And especially at a time like this, when people really need help now, and we're here to help. So you can build your dream lifestyle. You've got to work this. This isn't, get rich quick overnight. No, this isn't. This is, roll up your sleeves. Let's go to work. We're here to help you. We're here to teach you, make some supplemental income. We go from 1 to 10 is what we call our distributors. Pro 3, make some part-time income. Pro 3 average income is $626 a month. And then as you grow your business and then you help your team, this is all about teamwork, right? You don't do this alone. You build this team, you lock arms with people, you help present for them, you help in whatever the needs that they're having, and you can grow this, continue to grow this business over time. Like I can't even believe when I tell you that it's been 10 years, because it doesn't feel like 10 years. I've got, if you can't notice, I've got the same excitement I had year one when I began this, because I see what's happening around the world now, and how we need to get this into our bodies, and people need this as an opportunity to have some extra income right now. Pro 5s, as you grow that business, an average $3,000 a month that they're making. And then Pro 7s, we call our elite distributors, 7, 8, 9, and 10. A Pro 7 average income is $13,000 a month. Like, would that change your life? Would $50 change your life? An extra $50 coming in from somewhere, extra $100. I didn't start this planning to make millions. I'm a Pro 9 in the business right now, and you can see what the average income was. I started this, I just wanted some supplemental income. I just wanted some part-time income, right? I wanted to go back home to visit my parents, and I get now to bring my parents here to come visit me, right? Get out of the cold New England weather and be here in the nice warm Arizona weather, which is much healthier and better for them. So this has been a dream come true, and it's choices. It's given us as a family. And you're probably asking, can I do this, right? Can you do this? Because I know I asked this, can I do this? Well, do you ever share anything with someone, right? Do you ever share a book? Do you ever share a movie? Well, if you can share things with people, that's all we're doing, right? Don't think of the outcome. Just think of the key. I'm going to tell you, the secret to this business, the key to it, is invite people to look at the information. That's the key right there. Because when people see this, some are going to say, yeah, like, no, I'm not interested. Some are going to say, yes, I'm interested. Tell me more, right? That's how this is done. So the key to this is just share this from your heart with people and see what their level of interest is. We've got 24/7 support, easy to follow a system launch. This could be a launch, right? We do these webinars, and whoever enrolled you, they can do, you know, your personal own webinar where you have your friends, where you can, you know, welcome them and more personalized for you. So you launch your business, you're learning along the way as we're helping you, and then you start leading, right? You start presenting. My goal is for you guys that are around here, that you start presenting this also, right? Because that's when you're leading and growing your team. We have regular team meetings, we have training. If you liked anything you heard tonight and you want to learn a little bit more about, here's some more stories of people that have been successful, hear a little bit about training, how to do this. Tomorrow morning we have training. Ask the person that invited you on here what time it is, have them send you the link, and just see some more people talking about it, right? Listen to their stories, right? Because everyone is unique and different. I had no experience when I moved to Arizona in network marketing, and I've been able to build this, so I know if I can do this, that you can do this. Because all I've done is what my leaders have told me. I've learned, I've listened, I've launched my business, invited people to look at the information I've learned, and now leading others to do the same thing. So LifeVantage, ask yourself, do you need more information? Then great. Ask whoever invited you, get more information. Are you ready to become a customer? Let the person know that invited you if you are, and they can send you that shopping cart and you can order your product and start experiencing what we're experiencing. Or join the team. Can you see yourself joining this team? Look, we like to have a lot of fun. We had a trivia, you know, happy hour trivia this afternoon, celebrated a wedding. It was just amazing. We are, I would say, I feel like this becomes this huge, big family that we have. And, you know, I look at all the people that are on here, and lots of them, well, most of them I didn't even know 10 years ago. And now we're, you know, like brothers and sisters, locked arms together and building this. So thank you so much for being on tonight. I hope you got some value, and this will be recorded, and go out and just share this with the world, because the world needs to know about this right now. So thank you so much, and have a blessed night.